What's going on, people? It's your man, the YB, back once again. Big shout out to my doggy, Will PZ3CZ, for coming through and boosting up the coin. So, we got some breaking news right now regarding Darren Till and Timmy Fumbles. They are now scheduled to fight. This is breaking news, ain't no one heard before. January 18th. On a Misfits card as it happens. Now, I've tried to look for some odds for this fight. There's no odds, but I'm telling you now. Yeah, I heard a little while ago. This fight got announced yesterday, yeah, but I heard a little while ago Darren Till had come back to boxing. And that's when I searched the fight out. But let me tell you something now, folks. This Darren Till is getting his head boxed right the way off. That's what we're going to see with Tommy Fury, unfortunately. Yeah, I'd like to think that Till will go in there, pop, Muay Thai, bash. No. Because this Mahuti, he fought a cat called Mo Mahuti. Yeah, we'll call him Mahuti for short. Darren Till fought, look at this guy, he's about 4 foot tall. Darren Till fought some 4 foot tall bridge troll. Look at the size of Till there, massive. And this is what Till had nothing to offer really. There was no level of domination. Let's watch a few clips here, look. Till's letting him off the ropes. More posturing from Till, just faffing his jab out. There's a stiff one there, but it's just like out of range. He's not committing to it. People, look at this here. Yeah, when you've got a guy backing out like that into the corner, you've got to get on him. And I'm surprised really, because I traditionally thought mixed martial arts fighters, they're meant to be, from what I see, they're lighter on their feet usually. Don't get me wrong, the top of boxing, if you look at people like Jay Apatow or Usyk or whatever, they're super light. But generically, the generic mixed martial arts fighter, they're pretty light on their feet and whatnot. Till's kind of, he's got no, is he shot? But look, get on him now, Till. Come on now, what are you doing? He's just pouring. He's slap a hooking, he's out again, he's out the back door. It's like, Teddy Atlas talks about this. The most premium ring space you can have is someone in a corner. They've got nowhere to go. So when you spend time herding someone, Till's barely herding him. You got to make it count, especially when you're in there with Mahuti. Look at Mahuti, folks. Look at Mahuti. His fish food. Get in there. Pop. Till's is fainting and slapping a hook and then backing out. It's like, come on now. Till's still posturing. More posturing. Oh, now you're getting... Now he's out of... Come on. The whole point of pouring a jab, YB, you can't box. Whatever. Yeah, the paw isn't supposed to be it's not a shot in boxing. The paw sets up the bash. Till just in here politicking. Now, YB, what's Darren Till's fight with Mo Mahuti got to do with Timmy Fumble? I tell you now, if you're struggling with this type of dude who's straight up and down and just standing there waiting to get teed off on, and you're making a meal of it, he's not even throwing back properly, that Mahuti. Mahuti's feet are stiff. His feet are stiff. There's no shots coming back. His hands aren't quick. And he's walking around like this. Point. As much as I don't rate Tommy Fury, if Darren Till's finding it hard to get anything off and he's just pouring and posturing, when Tommy Fury's in there with the feints, you've got the height as well, he'll probably be as tall as Darren Till, unlike Mahuti. He'll be as tall, he'll have the feints, he'll have the speed advantage, fact. He'll have the footwork advantage. You ain't never going to get off. Right, this guy really is tailor-made for anyone who's half serious in boxing. Strong guy, he looks like, but look, his legs are stiff. He's just straight up and down, man. Look, his fish food. Go on, Dan. Go on, Darren. Eat now. It's time to eat now, Darren. Oh, man. Mahuti comes running in. We're looking at the floor, doing a Jake Paul. Mahuti comes running in on a Jake Paul, looking at the floor. Watch. Let's see Mahuti run in. Here we go. Look at the floor. And he's got both hands going. Mahuti's got both hands going. I think he even pops Darren Till. Watch Darren Till's head here. Yep, he catches him with a right hand. The left thing's a jab, actually. But look, Mahuti's looking at the floor. Till's got no kind of like check, uppercut, step back, bash. He just... I don't know what he's doing. You can say, well, YB, you know, it's a new sport for him and he's finding his range and whatever else. Okay. And there would have been a time I'd have told you, listen, man, we're going to get Tommy. Darren Till, we're going to get Tommy. I'm tired of being cucked now. Someone made a good comment. He said, "Listen, I'm done with Mike Cuckson. Cookieson. It's not Mike Tyson, it's Mike Cookieson. I'm done with Mike Cookieson, man. He cucked us all. Yeah, he cucked all the people. If you are part of the unwashed masses like myself, we got cucked. So forget about Mike Cookieson. He sold out bad and bumped my coins. And I'll tell you now for free, Cuss is turning in his grave after that rubbish. Because you knew what he was doing, Mike. You knew what he was doing. That's what you knew. So I ain't betting. I'd have said, oh man, Darren Till going to get him. Darren Till going to be in there. Wap wap, wap wap. Darren Till's quite spiteful in mixed martial arts when it comes to striking. Now you can say, well, it's a new sport and he's trying to find the range. But it's like, oh yeah, he's there. Mahuti is not all slick in that. He's just straight up and down. Look at the size of Darren compared to this guy. Mahuti's ready to go. Come on, Darren. Do something more now than posture. Do something more now than posture. Do something more now than posture. Drill people. Straight down the line. You pull that jab and bash with the straight left hand. It's a southpaw all day, right? What did you people? Usyk was in there with Tyson Fury. He found the left hand. You can say, well, Usyk's a genius. He is. Still, come on, Till. Left hand. Oh, you've let him get off and get out. Well done, Till. Do some more posturing now. Go on, Till. Do some more posturing now. That's what you want to do. Yeah. Do some more posturing. There you go. Do some more posturing. Do some more faffing. Yeah. That's it. Oh, you got him there. I don't think he did. I think he ducked it, to be fair. He saw it coming. Go on, Till. Do something now. So look. Slow feet Mahuti. Oh, you got him. But slow feet Mahuti, yeah, who's acting like fish food, nothing coming back. Till's making hard work of it. Till should be in there, yeah, tight like this and just walk straight in, Golovkin style, with this type of dude. Catch wherever shots he's got to throw, catch in there, man. Suck in and bang off. That's what he should be doing, Mahuti. If you're making hard work, if this ring looks tiny as well, look how small this ring looks, people. If you're finding it hard to get on Mahuti, you're gonna have nightmares with Tommy Fury, and that's not to Tommy Fury's credit. That's just because I don't know what Till's doing. There you go. Hands up now, Darren. Walk straight in. Oh, you've let him off. Cut the ring off now, Darren. You've got to cut him off with the ring with a jab. Get the jab going now. There you go. Stiffen it up. Oh, you've let him off. Just faffing all the time. Get your hands up, man. Just a faff fest. That's what we saw there, folks. A big faff fest. Darren Till faffing with Mahuti. Head came down. Bash. Look, Mahuti looking at the floor. He ain't interested. He ain't playing. Come on, Mahuti. Anyway, the fight, yeah, it's a mess, but Darren Till trying to get paid. He's obviously finished with a capital F in the UFC, so he's coming over boxing now, because boxing is essentially a clown show. And then again, Ngannou's doing his old MMA clown show as well. They're trying to make a new promotion. It's got more. Has it got more? I don't know who they're bringing out there, man. They should fly out some. Who could you? I guess there's no one really knocking about who's old at heavyweight. They're all old at heavyweight. They're all washed up. Stipe's washed up. Maybe they can get Ngannou versus Stipe free kind of thing. Anyway, I've digressed. The point is, I mean, we take this fight, whatever. Will I watch it? I mean, if it's on, it'll be on at UK time, which is good. So I'll probably slap it on. But it's going to be a case of Tommy Fury. You see that back slap that the Furies do, the flappy jab. That's what it's going to be a case of. Tommy's just going to slap that jab in his face, and Till's going to be like, whoa, what's going on? I don't think Tommy's not going to... It's going to look similar, really, to Tommy versus KSI, if that makes sense. It's going to look like that, and Tommy probably going to nick the fight on a split decision. Not a lot's going to go on. It won't even be as entertaining as Jake Paul versus Tommy, to tell the truth. It'll be a whole bunch of posturing. That's what it will be. But Tommy with the speed and the youth and the footwork and the boxing experience is going to end up winning. Till... You must know what you need to do, man. You need to go in there on the old school Muay Thai tip. Yeah, I put Muay Thai fighters and mixed martial arts fighters actually above boxers in terms of hardness. Yeah, there's nothing more worse in my mind. I can get punched up with gloves on. There's nothing worse, yeah, than being on your back. Spark on your back and some big dude upside you whacking shots in, and you're just a helpless victim. There's nothing more demoralising or hard to do than that. And even with the Muay Thai guys, they're really hard. Especially these days, boxers are soft, relatively speaking. They're soft. Muay Thai guys, they be fighting every other week, in and out. That's hard. What these new age boxers doing? They ain't doing nothing. Just faffing around politicking. You got people like Ben Whittaker. My point is, you'd think Darren Till coming to boxing would be able to say, bash. I'm used to being kicked in the head. I'm used to ground and pound or whatever else. I'm used to even the Muay Thai and whatnot. You'd think he'd be having have a. And obviously, it's easy for me to say I'm not in there, but you'd think he'd have more of a willingness to get on it. And if you can't get on it with this Mahuti, if you're going life and death with Mahuti, let's have a look at the life and death. It's just, I mean, he's jabbing and the guy's on the ropes. He's ready to go, man. He's jabbing and stepping out. Watch this, watch. Jab and step out. You're not going to get them up. Tommy Fury going to stand on the ropes here with his hands by his shoulders, open like this, and just wait for you to lunge in with a jab and stuff. It's not going to work like that, man. You have to work. You have to. Fact is, Jake Paul showed if you could get away with pot shots with Tommy, Jake Paul would have pulled it off. You got to go in there with Tommy and Usyk showed the blueprint, man. You have to herd him and put it straight on him. Not leave him alone. That's how you beat Tommy. So if Darren Till wants to do it, he needs to forget about this whole kind of flow state rubbish. Suck your chin down, suck your hands in, pop stiff. Golovkin. I'm thinking Golovkin. I'm thinking Artur Imad Beterbiev. That's what you need to be on to herd these guys into position. And really, I think Till's got the power advantage. As much as he isn't a boxer, I reckon punch with punch is more powerful. So that's what he's got to do. He's got, I don't know what these cats are teaching him. Anyway, that's that part done. Now let's move to, that's my thoughts on the fight. Tommy Fury going to politic his head off. Darren Till made some funny comments on John Fury. Here we go. That's what we're going to get to now. Right now.
Talking about people shouting and throwing things, I'm sure John Fury will be here today. What are you expecting from John?
Mate, John who? Let's go away, little John. Little John to me, mate. Like, what's he gonna do? What's anyone in boxing gonna do to me? I'm an MMA fighter, like.
Are you prepared for something to happen?
Mate, as I say, I'm not threatened by any boxers. I don't walk into a room full of boxers and feel like I'm threatened. I'm a fucking MMA fighter. I smash elbows across face.
Let's debunk this MMA myth as well. The MMA myth is, I agree, I've already said. I think MMA and Muay Thai are harder than boxing. That said, I'll be coming with that. Yeah, what a lot of these mixed martial arts dudes do, they say, oh, I'm not scared of no boxer. Well, guess what, Danny? Yeah, you was in there with this guy and you was faffing around. Yeah, and I agree, I think you should be more hard and like that. Get your chin down. You used to getting punched in them little gloves. You got these big balloons now. Get that chin down, suck that hand in, pop, pop, bash. Pop, pop, bash. That's what you do. That's what you do. Because you know what it's like to be kicked or to be ground and pounded. So you should be grateful that, well, no, Tommy in particular, he can't punch, man. You walk straight through Tommy. That's what you do with Tommy, in my opinion. If you're really a hard MMA guy. But what a lot of these mixed martial arts cats do, they talk, oh, well, I'm not intimidated by no boxers. Then they end up there with Mahuti. And they're just faffing around. This guy's Mahuti was ready to go at the very start of the fight. Look at this guy. Look at Mahuti. He's ready to go. Mahuti ready to go. That's what he was from the jump. Yeah? Look at Till in the corner. Go on, Till. Have a go now, Till. You've got to have a go now, Till. You've got to have a go now, Till. Oh, he's pulling out the back door. Okay. Mahuti's running forward, crossing his legs. Come on now, people. Come on now. Come on now. Anyway, as far as the John Fury part went, what's John gonna do? I'd love John. John ain't gonna kick off, man. In fact, I got a video coming soon. I wouldn't mind seeing Mike Tyson versus John as well. I wouldn't mind seeing Mike Tyson versus John Fury. I think John might have out there. John's finished, man. The Black Skellington and Team Lightskin Ross Garber. He had the best days of John Fury, man. John Fury was shot when he was 25, that's the truth. People talk about, YB, Mike Tyson was shot at 38 versus Kevin McBride. No, John Fury was shot versus the Black Skellington. Bash, rangefinder, he sleep. His legs were never the same. Fact, documented. His legs were never the same. But I'd watch that. You'd like to think Mike would do him. Listen, I'm done with Mike. Someone made a good point. They said they call him Mike Cuckison right from now on. His name is Mike Tyson no more. He sold his name out. And when you sell your name out and bump my coins, you got a new name. It's Mike Cuckison. Yeah, that's what you know now. Because Cuss, I'll tell you this for free, yeah. I spoke to Cuss. He turned in his grave with that rubbish. Cuss said, your biggest honour or your biggest responsibility as a fighter is to entertain the public. That's what he said. Fact. And did you do that? People say it's scripted. I think you was shot, but still. You could have gone in there, man, and had a good go and just started swinging around and getting knocked out. That's right. People, he's 60. What do you expect? That's brain damage. No one asked him to get his old ass in there. No one asked him to put out all the clips of him looking good, half good, and whatnot. He did that. So once you sign up for that and you're walking out there, man, it's your time. Mike already said, on the Netflix documentary, he said, I want to die on the battlefield. Well, man, you went out sad. You got tired. And listen, cardio does make mice of all men, but listen, I don't want to see no more from Mike Cuckison. He sold out bad. Bumped my coins, nonetheless. Anyway, there's some more bars, I think.
This is for a living. Like, this isn't a real fight. Like, true story.
And given that, what's your prediction for...
More mixed martial arts narratives. Oh, this isn't a real fight. Okay, Darren, but you've signed up for it now, so what are you going to do? Are you going to go in there and show us it's not a real fight? AKA, pop, pop, slip, slip. Ba-ba, ba-ba. Yeah? Or are you going to go in there, hear it boxed off as I expect, and then say, oh, well, it wasn't a real fight? You, again, like Mike Cuckison. Like Mike Cuckison. Yeah? What do you want to do? You signed up for it. So go in there and do this plumber. Where's Tommy Fury from? Where is he from? Essex. Not really. He's more of a Hun Stanton type head. Listen. You see you... Tommy Fury, you plumber from Clacton-on-Sea. I'm doing you some serious harm. Yeah? Those are the bars that Darren Till need to bring for Timmy Fumbles. Those are the bars. Yeah, the plumber from Clacton-on-Sea. You best believe it. Anyway, here's Timmy Fumbles himself in the flesh, talking about the fight.
But if I can adapt to that idiot, jumping around and doing high jumps and star jumps, I can adapt to anything.
You can't say his name, Tommy. You can't say his name.
I don't want to say his name. Fuck him. How's that?
He's talking about the KSI fight. That was woeful. But again, I hate to say it, yeah. Look at the old school fights. I don't understand why I have to explain this for. Old school fights, it was expected that two men would have a fight to the best of their skills. It wasn't a case. Look, Tommy Fury versus KSI is like, oh, let's all faff. Darren Till versus Mahuti. It's all like, there's no pride. There's no like, you know what? You're a proper plumber, you are. Yeah, you come from Clacton-on-Sea and you are a plumber and you're getting it. The old school man had that in them. They felt like someone taking a fight against them was a disrespect. They felt like, oh, this guy really think he can do something. How dare he even think that? I think Ali made a good quote, something like, oh, you can only dream about me, and even then you wake up and you apologising or whatever. Yeah. One of them kind of bars. And that's how you're supposed to feel. But these new age guys are like, oh, let's just do, oh, he was dancing around. Tommy, do you know what you do when someone's faffing around? KSI was jumping around, but so was you, to be fair. Do you know what you do? And I'm not an experienced boxer, but do you know what I do? When someone's bouncing around here and don't want to fight, bash, bash. That's what you do. You stick your hands to your head, man. Oh, I be you bugging. What did Liam Cameron do? Yeah? What did Liam Cameron do? What did Liam Cameron do when bugging? When Ben Whittaker fanning around? Babash, babash. You stick them hands to your head like a transformer. I'm transforming now into Gennady Ahmad Golovkin mode. And I'm going straight in. Pop, pop. That's what you do. You can laugh and say, oh, why me always... No, that's what you have to do. Especially when you're fighting. KSI was about 20 pounds smaller than Tommy. And he can't box with Toffee. He really can't. Tommy can't box, but he really can't box with Toffee. What do you think happens if you put... Back in the 80s, if you put a random YouTuber like KSI in there with... It's almost your obligation. It's your obligation as a representative of the sport to fill him right the way in and send him back to the internet. Right? But these new age guys, I don't know what... Tommy was scared about getting clipped. He was scared about getting clipped from KSI. That's what he was scared of. New age, folks. Anyway, I think I'll leave it there. Let me know your thoughts, people. Smash the like button, subscribe, click off the bell, 100%. There's no doubt about this one. People stop